Number eight, the brain's audience. Think about the last time you did something you were proud of. Maybe you nailed a presentation or cooked a fantastic meal. Now imagine doing it all with no one around to see it. It feels different, less satisfying. Why? Because your brain isn't just wired to survive, it is wired to perform. The moment you become aware of an audience, even an imaginary one, your brain releases a flood of chemicals. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for planning and self control, lights up, and a hit of dopamine, the feel good reward chemical, kicks in. This isn't about arrogance. It is about a deep, ancient survival mechanism. For our ancestors, being watched meant being part of the tribe. And being part of the tribe meant safety, resources, and a higher chance of passing on your genes. That's why being seen can feel so validating. It's your brain's way of saying, I am accepted, I am valuable, I belong. This social reward system is so powerful that it can make us better at what we do. The social facilitation effect shows that people perform simple tasks like riding a bike or running faster and more accurately when they know they're being watched. Your brain is essentially putting on its A game because it knows the stakes are high. So when you feel a little spark from someone looking at you, it's not an ego trip, it is your brain celebrating a deeply ingrained sense of belonging. Number seven, the validation loop. Have you ever posted a photo or a thought online and felt a little buzz every time a new like or comment came in? That's not just a digital habit, it is a primal psychological feedback loop. Your brain treats these tiny bits of social validation as microdoses of dopamine. Think of it like this: your brain is a social creature and it's constantly scanning for cues that it's on the right track. A like on social media or a compliment from a friend is a clear signal that you're being perceived positively. This feels good because it reinforces a sense of value and social status. In a world of over 8 billion people, attention is a precious currency. When someone gives you their attention, their time, or their approval, it feels like they're giving you a gift. This validation loop is why public speaking, despite being terrifying, can also be exhilarating. You're putting yourself out there, and with every nod, smile, and engaged face, your brain is receiving a powerful hit of positive reinforcement. It's also why performers live for the applause. That collective positive energy isn't just noise, it is thousands of people confirming your worth in a single moment. The need for this feedback is so fundamental that a lack of it can cause emotional distress. So when you find yourself checking for notifications, you're not just being a slave to your phone, you're an evolved human seeking the social validation your brain craves. Number six, the spotlight effect. It's easy to assume everyone is watching your every move and judging you, but that's a bias called the spotlight effect. In reality, people are so consumed by their own thoughts that they barely notice what you're doing. The strange paradox here is that a part of your brain secretly wants that spotlight. When you're in a crowd and feel like you're being looked at, your brain enters a state of heightened awareness. This isn't always negative. It's an opportunity. It's your brain's chance to perform. It makes you stand a little taller, speak a little clearer, and maybe even find a surge of confidence you didn't know you had. This effect is why many people who were once shy secretly love the attention they get when they're in a creative role, like a musician on stage or an artist in a gallery. It's a controlled exposure where the attention is focused on their craft, not their flaws. You can be vulnerable without being completely exposed. When people look at your work, they are looking at a curated version of you, a safe way to receive validation without the risk of real judgment. This is the difference between feeling watched and feeling seen. Being seen means your thoughts and efforts are noticed and appreciated, and that's a profound human need. Number five, the art of being seen. Think about the last time you saw someone doing something they were clearly passionate about. Maybe a painter lost in their work or a chef meticulously plating a dish. Weren't you captivated? People who are truly engaged in their craft become mesmerizing to watch. And in those moments, their attention on the task makes them oblivious to your gaze. This is the ultimate paradox of being watched. The less you care about the audience, the more they are captivated by you. It's a psychological dance where the observer becomes the one who is truly invested. This is because people are naturally drawn to authenticity. When you're not performing for others, your true self comes through, and that is a powerful magnet. This dynamic is a core part of human connection. We watch a child's pure joy, a friend's genuine laughter, or a stranger's act of kindness because those moments are real. They are not performances, they are honest expressions of being. When we allow ourselves to be fully present and authentic, we invite others to see us, not just watch us. This is the difference between a superficial glance and a meaningful observation. We love to be watched when we're in this state of flow because the attention we receive feels earned and honest. It's a silent recognition that what we're doing is valuable and real. Number four, the eye contact spark. Let's talk about eye contact. While prolonged eye contact can be uncomfortable, a well timed glance can be an incredible tool for connection. A brief moment of shared eye contact with a stranger can create a tiny, almost invisible bond. It's a moment of shared humanity, a silent acknowledgement that you both exist in the same space at the same time. This is why people in cities often avoid eye contact. It's a way of avoiding a constant stream of these tiny connections, which can become overwhelming. But in a more intimate setting, like a coffee shop or a small gathering, a brief glance can feel like a spark. It's an invitation, a gesture, a signal that you're open to the possibility of connection. This is a core part of flirting, but it's also a core part of friendship and belonging. Our brains are built to read these subtle cues. A quick look that holds for just a second too long can communicate interest, warmth, or curiosity. It's a nonverbal language that speaks volumes. And when it works, it feels great. The brain lights up not because of a threat, but because of a promise. It's the promise of future connection, of being seen and acknowledged in a positive way. This is why we often try to meet someone's gaze when we're speaking to them. We're not just looking for a response, we're looking for a connection. We love eye contact when it's a bridge, not a barrier. Number three, the feedback loop of growth. Being watched isn't always about ego, it's about growth. Imagine you're learning a new skill like playing the guitar. At first, you might feel self conscious, but once you get a little better, the presence of an audience becomes a powerful motivator. Your brain understands that performance under pressure helps you improve. This is why we have coaches, mentors, and teachers. Their watching gaze isn't an attack, it's a form of guidance. They're helping you see your blind spots and pushing you to be better. This is a positive form of surveillance. Your brain isn't just trying to avoid shame, it's seeking positive feedback that helps it improve. This feedback loop is crucial for personal and professional development. When you share a project with a colleague or a piece of writing with a writing group, you are inviting them to watch you work. You are making yourself vulnerable in a controlled way, and in return, you get the feedback you need to grow. This is why we love being watched by experts or people we admire. Their attention is a signal that our efforts are worth their time. It's a form of mentorship. We love being watched when it leads to progress, when it helps us see ourselves in a new light, and when it makes us feel like we're on the right path. Number two, power of authenticity. True confidence isn't about not caring what others think. It's about being secure enough in who you are that you can be yourself even when you're being watched. This is the highest form of loving being watched. When you're authentic, you're not performing, you're just existing. And in that state, the attention you receive is pure and untainted. People are not watching a mask, they are watching you. This kind of attention feels amazing because it confirms that your true self is enough. It's the difference between being admired for your performance and being loved for who you are. This is the goal of all human relationships. We want to be seen, truly seen, for all our flaws and strengths and still be accepted. That's why being watched by someone who loves you, a parent, a partner, or a close friend, can be the most comforting feeling in the world. Their gaze isn't a threat, it's a reflection of your own value. They see your mistakes, your weird habits, and your secret passions, and they love you anyway. This is the ultimate antidote to the fear of being watched. You're not trying to be perfect, you're just being you, and their attention is a mirror that reflects your own worth. Number one, human mirror. Ultimately, being watched gives you a sense of existence. It's a fundamental part of the human experience. We look at others to understand ourselves, and we love to be watched because it gives us a mirror to our own being. When someone looks at you, you exist in their mind. You're not just a physical body, you're a person with a story, with thoughts and feelings. This is a form of co creation. You exist in the world, and their attention helps to solidify that existence. This is why artists put their work in museums, writers publish books, and speakers stand on stages. We create things not just for ourselves, but to be seen by others, to have our existence acknowledged, to leave a mark. The fear of being watched is often the fear of being judged, but the love of being watched is the joy of being seen. It's a confirmation that you matter, that your life has meaning, and that you are not alone. So, next time you feel that flicker of attention, embrace it. It's not an intrusion, it's an affirmation. Your brain knows that being seen is a part of being human. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to see more.